Welcome back, guys. Automotive Inc. As you can see, I have the new 24 Super Duty finally back at the house after it had been in the shop for about a week, under 283 miles. If you watched the other video, you know that it had a power steering leak and a thunk inside the steering system itself. So this is what Ford said. Of course, I was responsible for the charges, but I did have to find my own way around because, of course, I bought the truck to drive, not at the shop. So, customer states power steering fluid leak. I provided photos to them too, so they looked at my photos, verified it was leaking from the power steering fluid, found power steering line from the steering gear to the cooler tube leaking from the crimp fitting. Removed and replaced the line. Topped off power steering fluid, verified no more leaks were present, vehicle submitted, okay, photos, whatnot. In realization to my thunk, they initially called and said that he drove it and it's part of the electronically assisted power steering, and that thunk with a modulator was causing that issue. The part was on national back order, of course, and that they would just let me take the truck back and they will fix that later. That's what this bottom line right here is. They verified the concern, found noise from electric steering assist motor 3 mile per hour and below, checked and advised. Well, I went and picked up the truck. It makes an unnerving thunk, which is odd. So interesting enough, they called me back about 3 or 4 days later and said that he went out and drove 3 more Super Duties 24s that make this exact same thunk. Now, I never heard this thunk in any 23 I drove, so I don't know if they modified the steering or if this is a Tremor thing, if the Tremor gets this electronically assisted beast. Now, if you look, I also have the hood up. So, got the truck back, everything seemed fine, and now my screen in the center console is freezing up and just staying on the Ford emblem. It's very pretty to look at, but eventually I want to listen to my music. And it's also the power folding mirrors are no longer folding with the button or anything like that. Now, my hope is it's the batteries run down again, which, interesting enough, will probably have to be replaced. So I don't know if they replaced it the first time when I had the other issues or not, but I put my charger on it and it is only at 63%. So we'll see if that has anything to do with it, guys. That is the update on the 24 Ford Super Duty, yet to be named, of course. But that is the power steering concern. They did kind of address it. So, and then they told me later it's normal, so now they're not going to fix it. I don't get that. But now we'll see what's going on with the electrical and see if it's going yet back to the shop again. Guys, don't forget to subscribe. Give me a thumbs at the end of the video and hit the notification bell so you can see how many times this thing goes to the shop before we actually use it to work. Thanks again.